Today, we are going to be diving into the top 4 attacks here at Town Hall 10, giving you guys a look at what the current meta holds. If you guys are ready, I say, let's go. What is up, fam? Welcome back to Roar's channel, where today you're hanging out with your favorite war doctor as we learn here how to get better in Clash of Clans together. We are going to be hanging out here in House of L as they just got beat from the Little Sneakers, who put on an epic show here. I mean, honestly, if you guys look at the percentage from House of L, 89.3% does indeed state that they had some high percentage 2 stars for sure. Both teams did a great job. Huge shout out to FWL for putting this season on, it being a complete success. Even bigger shout out goes out to the reps, where they were organizing each war and making sure it all goes smoothly. And guys, for the participants, of course, you guys get a bunch of love for showing up, getting the bases destroyed, and making this one happen. Guys, also, House of L is coming in with their epic sponsor from RH Base Building. Thank you so much again for these epic bases, pushing them to the very final war. Now that we've got that covered, guys, one last thing, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, show some love to the channel for sure, especially if you want that luck that I promise you guys. But you are all here for those Town Hall 10 hits, and we are going to be showing them today. Giving you guys 4 of them, yes, 4 hits at Town Hall 10, all completely different and really showcasing the current meta here. So let's jump right into the hits. All right, fam, so attack number 1 is going to be here from Max Prime as he's showcasing these hogs like a boss here. He's going to be doing something a bit different, using a slammer in his composition, ultimately creating a beautiful runway so these hogs have a place to go, and we're going to be watching it all happen here. He's going to be making his way into the south, I guess east side of this space, right down there where the king is, and we're going to watch it all just happen. I'm going to click play and we'll kind of talk about it as we go through. Now, the question really is why did we use this attack? Well, I mean, if you look at this base, guys, honestly, that southeast side of the base is, you can grab a lot of value. You can grab the king there, you can grab the queen there, and also if you pick up that CC, I mean, this attack is practically over. I mean, you imagine how deep you got to get that CC. Well, guys, that's what happens here, and it's quite beautiful. Now, let's watch Max Prime push through this base. Check it out. We have a rage in the CC, or in the composition, and we have a slammer here. We don't even have a jump, so we're assuming that slammer can get pretty deep within this base, and that's exactly what happened. There's no air defenses right there where it can stop the slammer from pushing forward. Now check it out. Baby Dragon up there to create the funnel. Peck is going down onto the Town Hall, which will then aggro down towards the clockwise side, moving on to that barracks there. Have another P.E.K.K.A down, king as well, and then that slammer is in, guys. Check it out how much many walls he opened up for everything to just move right through into that compartment. Now we have the rage down. Watch how much value that Electro Dragon grabs himself, pushing down that queen all too easy with one mean strike, grabbing so much more. Gonna be working on this hound now as we do approach it, taking it down with just about one single blast of the queen right behind him. So look how deep we've gotten, guys, practically through the whole southeast side of the space. In comes the hogs. You guys notice the runway has been created. The worst thing that can happen though, guys, is look at those pups on top of these nasty hogs, which is okay, because check it out, he has 4 heals in his composition there to make sure they just keep moving forward. Practically every bit of where the hogs are stepping is going to be healed up. I mean, that's exactly what you want and exactly what he was going for. Now check it out, as they move forward, pre-dropping those heals to make sure that those beautiful hogs move right into it. It's all about placing those heals in a position where you can accomplish a bunch of defenses down with under the heal spells indeed. So queen's moving forward. You guys notice she's still alive. We do have some cleanup troops there at the south. Yes, we're pushing up to that Tesla, which might indeed be the last defensive structure on the board, but hogs are coming over to take it out. We have 37 seconds left in this attack here. Gonna be pushing it down, taking down most of everything here on this base. Queen is still up and alive. Hogs are moving the way around. We'll just speed this one up and watch it all go down as this attack concludes. Good stuff here from Max Prime in the finals, showing off House of Hell's skills here. Composition sits right in front of you guys. Let's move on to the very next attack. All right, fam, the next one is coming in here from the Chosen One, looking at that main Frozen Witch attack that is really strong right now in today's meta at Town Hall 10. The purpose of this attack is to really get to the very center of the base, and when your wall breaker pops, heal, rage them up, and watch the base be dominated. Now, we're going to be using, coming in over there just on the opposite side of the Town Hall, right there at the east side, using those witches with a couple healers on top of them to ultimately keep them alive and moving around the base. Notice in the middle, guys, there's not much there. So those witches are really important to move around the space and get down all those outside defenses. When this all happens, watch those freezes be placed as all those offensive troops move forward. We're freezing everything up to make sure they stay alive. Now that you guys have a basic understanding of how this Frozen Witch attack works, let's push right into it, guys. Starting it up, the Chosen One coming in from House of L. Yet again, we are going to be watching his beautiful attacks. If you guys watched my last video, you guys will probably have seen an attack from this guy, dropping a giant in front of these witches, giving some tanking as we get everything structured. Witches are down. We're going to be healing them up as they move around the base. Look on the north side, same deal there. Witches down, healers down. King is in over there on the east, pushing down a wall wrecker as it moves its way right to the very center, pushing down the rest of the witches, which in theory will help funnel into the base. You guys notice how the funneling is happening here, and we are most definitely going to be making ourselves into this base here. Queen is now down. Wall workers pushing through the walls there as we make contact with that little wizard tower. Here it goes. Everything's pushing in. Notice how beautiful that funnel is. Those healers are doing exactly what they're supposed to, just keeping everything alive. Notice how nothing really funneled towards the south. I mean, is it an issue? Not really, because watch what happens. Down goes this wall worker as it's been attacked by that single infernal tower there in the very center. Now here comes all these freezes. Watch. Freezes down, rages everything up, heals everything up as they push their way right through that very center. Like I just stated earlier, we're going to be freezing everything as we come in contact with it. Queen's working on the wizard tower on the south. Again, freezes are everywhere, guys, and that's exactly what the point of this attack, just freezing everything so that all your troops just keep moving forward and don't indeed die. There we go. Another freeze down. We still have two more in the composition. Queen with her ability moving around this base as we needed that south side cleared. Queen's got it for us, man. Coming in clutch as she does from the Chosen One, repping the beautiful, beautiful Frozen Witch like a boss here. Queen's going to be taking those south defenses and those outside structures down, really doing it well. On the north, you guys notice how much what's going down there. Queen, those witches are trying to get it done, although he does notice that bomb tower is coming in with that splash damage. Defense is trying to stop those witches from pushing forward, but it's okay, man, because we have those healers on top of the witches. Nothing can really hurt them right now. So check it out. Everything's coming together at the very last bit of this attack. We'll speed it up. Beautiful stuff here from the Chosen One, getting it done again like a boss, dude. Composition sits right in front of you guys. Let's move on to the third attack here that's running Town Hall 10 meta. Alright, fam, if I'm showing the top 4 attacks here in Town Hall 10 meta, of course I'm going to be showing you guys some Queen Walk Lalo action, guys. Coming in from the House of L, Drift Away is going to be pushing this attack in quite beautifully, actually. And if you guys will notice here, the Queen is probably the biggest MVP here, coming in clutch here at the very end. She's going to be starting down here at the southeast side. Let's get going and watch it. Queen's now in, dropping a baby dragon over there at the 3 o'clock side, assisting with the funnel, man. Again, if you guys know anything about my videos, I'm going to tell you, focus on the funneling, probably the biggest part of any attack. If your queen doesn't go where she is supposed to, yeah, it's going to hurt. King's down there on the south. They're dropping a couple wizards down behind them. Ultimately, they're just help creating the funnel, pushing everything into this base. Wallbreakers in. Check out what's happening. Now, those wizards are very important here. Notice this. Let me pause it here. This air defense can be an issue, especially for wanting to work her way in there. Queen just might not reach around to pick it up. And so look what this guy came up with to take care of that air defense. Dropping in the king. Those wizards are directly behind him. Everything is taking the tanking from those wizards, and that wizard's going to push up and grab that air defense. We're going to be doing a king swap there, pulling down the opposite king, and then check it out from the CC does indeed pop a baby dragon and a loon. We're raging up our queen as we make contact with all those defenses there, and yes, we're going to be pushing right through those compartments. Now, here we go. As we make contact with the Infernal Tower, he realizes, guys, I hate seeing a time fail here. Let's push in our heirs. Now, check it out. Down goes a Hound. Loons are also in behind the Hound, ultimately there to just push those defenses down. Hounds are there, guys, if you are not familiar, to just provide tanking for those Loons. Pushing in those Loons as they walk through this base, working their way counterclockwise through it. And Queen, notice her, still with her ability, pushing through this base wickedly, man. Totally wicked. And we are pushing our Loons around. Loons are working their way around, but guys, they are indeed kind of clustered up. Something you don't necessarily want, because especially when you make contact with splash damage defenses, they're going to do some work on them. Maybe a little bit early on the heal spell. I'm not exactly sure, but Queen is, literally coming in clutch, and she's going to be taking down the final few defenses to make this attack successful. We have plenty of cleanup troops up there on the north. Notice the Queen is really the only big troop on the board, guys. But I think what's key here is also making sure that you have plenty of cleanup troops so that time is never going to be an issue, and that you get those cleanup troops down nice and early so that, again, we get those outside structures, and to include any defenses that we may be able to pick up with those minions. Queen's working her way through the last wall. Yes, check it out. Not much left on the board. Queen's just doing her thing. Minions as well. We're going to be speeding this one up. Good stuff here from Driftway. Yeah, as House of L doing it big. Check it out, guys. Composition sits right in front of you. We have one more attack, and if you... All right, fam, the next one is, yes, again, by Max Prime. And I love how we see two completely different attack strategies here coming in from the same person, showing off his skill. It is very important to know more than one attack, and to also be able to identify which bases for each attack strategy. And that's what he does here. Check it out, guys. He has lightning spells in this composition. Guys, to be honest with you, how long has it been since you've seen lightning spells used? I think it may be, just maybe, it might be the most underused spell, but clearly here it has its purpose. Now, how are we going to get it done? We're going to be coming in with the dragons up there on the northwest side of the base, and ultimately we got to create a funnel, right? We have 4 baby dragons, which are going to be placed there at the west and on the north side, focusing, pushing those dragons directly into those infernal towers. Now, the let's say northeast air defense there is going to go down to just 2 lightning spells, as well as that south air defense, guys. So all you need is 2 max lightning spells to take down one of these air defenses here at Town Hall 10. What is going to get that southwest air defense down? Well, the Queen and King, of course, they're going to come in clutch, taking down and narrowing out the space so these dragons move their way through it. Now, let's just click play and watch how this one happens. All right, so obviously creating the funnel with the baby dragons. Baby dragon up there on the 9 o'clock side as well. We're going to be putting another baby dragon up there on the north side. Going to be dropping the King and Queen. They're going to be working up towards that air defense, grabbing a lot of important value here to include the Teslas as well. There goes the baby dragon up there on the north, guys. If you guys see it right there, funnel is being created. You guys can see it happening, and you guys can see where the dragons are going to be placed now. Good indeed funneling. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Setting it up for a great success here. Check it out. 2 lightning spells on that air defense. Another 2 up there on the north one. Now we only have 1 air defense to take these mean dragons down. And what do you guys think is in that slammer? Something that I think a lot of people are realizing is just so strong down here at Town Hall 10. If you guys know anything about those electro dragons and how much damage they do here at Town Hall 10 using a max electro dragon, guys, one in which that's used for a Town Hall 12, so think about that, just how strong they might be. Dragons are pushing into the opposing dragon. We did indeed miss that poison, guys, if you didn't notice. But, if anything, let's chalk it up to maybe he was trying to grab that queen as well. I'm not going to give him a complete fail on it. Check it out, guys. The Slammer is going to be popping here from, just taking so much damage. Mean Slammer made its way pretty deep. Coming in, breaking out is that Electro Dragon, releasing the beast there as we finish this base off here. Check it out. Queen just went down. Electro Dragon's getting stuff done. And yes, we have plenty of dragons moving their way around this base, ultimately grabbing everything they need to for this attack to definitely be a successful triple. Beautiful triple here from Max Prime. I cannot tell you guys enough. I don't even know how many dragons are on the board, guys, but there's a butt ton, and I love it. Good stuff. This type of attacks here is only attacks you'll see from some of the best in the game coming in to the finals of FWL, Friendly War League. yeah, it takes a lot to get there, guys, and they absolutely did it. We'll speed this one up just a bit to give you guys a little bit of an understanding. I hope you guys learned something today and ultimately put some of these attacks in your back pocket. If you guys need any more details, definitely don't be scared to hit me up on Discord, on here on YouTube. Just leave a comment below, guys. I most definitely will answer and respond. All right, guys, good stuff to Max Prime, good stuff to House of L, even better stuff to the Little Sneakers for pulling in the victory here at the very end of FWL. Heavy division composition sits right in front of you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Have a fantastic day, and as I always say, guys, stay classy.